Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Putri Fauziyah Aziza. I currently a student Faculty of Economics in Universitas Negeri Jakarta. Dear my thesis supervisor, Mr. Marti MST and Mrs. Santi Susanti SPD MAK, thank you for helping me prepare my thesis. Today, I will present my thesis. The effect of security and bank reputation on using mobile banking decisions on Faculty of Economics student, Jakarta State University. To begin my presentation, I would like to explain research background. First, tight competition between banks. Bank is an institution that collect from customer. The funds can be distributed to community in Indonesia. The development banking growing so fast. So to maintain and improve their business from competitor, bank doing of their functions as a collect fund from the public. And then to collect fund from the public as a potential source to save stability of bank operational activity. The bank must innovate with technology, internet, and smartphone. Ramadan and Herianingrum said, mobile banking is a service that uses information technology and as an innovation of banking service to making easy banking activities. Security is a challenge for the banks to influence saving decisions. Wardana said, the security is the most influencing aspect of customer to doing transaction on m-banking application. Security is a challenge for the banks to influence using mobile banking. With the development of technology and benefit the community, a banking sector have a risk aspect to customer data and transaction security. Guarantee security will increase customer trust so that the bank has a good reputation in the view of public. Reputation is consideration important by customer trust. So the bank that will have public attraction and sympathy. And customer choose a bank with a good reputation. Gunawan said, majority of customers agree that reputation is very important to attract customer interest. That is having a good feeling about the company, admiring, respecting, and trusting the company. Based on the research background that has been described, the formulation of problem. First, is there an effect of security on decision to use mobile banking? Second, is there an effect of bank reputation on decision to use mobile banking? Is there an effect of security and bank reputation on decisions to use mobile banking? And then the purpose of the research to analyze the effect of security on decisions to use mobile banking. Second, to analyze the effect of bank reputation on decision to use mobile banking. To analyze the effect of security and bank reputation on decisions to use mobile banking. The novelty of this research is object of research is there on Universitas Negeri Jakarta. Subject of research is Faculty of Economics student and sampling technique is stratified random sampling. Next, I will explain the theory definition of each variable and indicator that used in this research. First is using mobile banking decisions. The decisions to use mobile banking is the process of determining the banking product or service that will be used by the customer, where the final process is that the customer chooses seven decisions from various other alternatives. The indicator using mobile banking in this research is feel confident to using mobile banking, product usage habit, give recommendation to others, and the last is reuse. The second variable is security. Security is an effort to protect user information or system for crime, such as fraud, data theft, and other in the use of mobile banking. The indicator of this variable is data confidentiality and security guarantee. And the next is bank reputation. Bank reputation is the view or perception of the company by stakeholders. So that reputation is an intangible asset and goodwill that has a positive effect to the company. The indicator of bank reputation is prestige name, compare reputation to competitors, familiar, and easy to remember. The relevant research is research by Widowati and Mustikawati 2018 and Abimantra Maulina and Agustianingsih 2016 and Vermayani and Harahap 2020, Yunita Sumarsono and Farida 2019, and the last is research by Riza and Hakim 2021. The hypothesis of this research is first, there is an effect between security to decision to use mobile banking. Two, there is an effect between bank reputation to decisions to use mobile banking. And third, there is an effect between security and bank reputation to decisions use mobile banking. Research method of this research is the time at April until May 2022 at Faculty of Economics, Universitas Negeri Jakarta, which is located at Rawamangun Muka Street, Rawamangun Village, Pulau Gadung, East Jakarta City. And the object of the research is student of Faculty of Economics in batch 2018, Universitas Negeri Jakarta. The method of this research is quantitative research methodology with the data collection, primary data use, the online questionnaire. This is a relationships constellation. Security and bank reputation as an independent variable and decisions to use mobile banking as a dependent variable. The population in this research is student of Faculty of Economics Universitas Negeri Jakarta. There are total 440 students with the following data distribution in this table. This research used sampling design with a proportional stratified random sampling technique and using Isaac and Michael formula with total 195 people with the following data distribution in this table. The data analysis that used in this research is first, requirement analysis test with normality test and linearity test and multiple linear regression analysis and multiple correlation analysis hypothesis test with t-test and f-test, and the last is determination coefficient. The next is conclusion. Next, I would like to explain the result of this research. The first is using mobile banking decision score. There's the following data from my research. From this research, we can conclude that the student in Faculty of Economics, Universitas Negeri Jakarta, batch 2018, with the average distribution of the higher indicator score is reuse, with the presentation 25.4%. We can conclude the majority of students have reused, so they are sure to make a decisions to use mobile banking. Then I would like to explain descriptive of using mobile banking decision variable. You can look from this picture, consists the histogram and descriptive of statistics using mobile banking decision variable. Then I would like to explain security score. The highest score is privacy or confidentiality data with the presentation 51%. We can conclude the majority of students choose to use mobile banking service with security on personal data. This is the descriptive of security variable. You can look from this picture. There are the security histogram and descriptive of statistic. The third, then I would like to explain bank reputation score. The highest score is prestige with the presentation 25.2%. We can conclude the majority of students choose to use mobile banking service that have a good name in the community. This is the descriptive of reputation bank variable. You can look from this picture. There are the reputation bank histogram and descriptive of statistic. I have result of validity and reliability test of variable. They are using mobile banking decisions with 10 of 10 items or the items are valid. The second is security variable with result of validity test 19 of 20 items or the items is valid. Third, bank reputation with 14 of 20 items or the items is valid. The last is reliability test of this research is 0.925. The result of multiple regression. Conclusion. The security coefficient value is 0.271, which means that if security increased by 1 point, the decisions to use mobile banking will increase by 0.271. The security coefficient is positive, meaning that it can be affect security and decisions to use mobile banking. The value of the bank reputation coefficient is 0.437, which means that if the bank reputation increased by 1 point, the decision to use mobile banking increased by 0.437. The bank reputation coefficient is positive, meaning that there is positive influence between a bank reputation and the decision to use mobile banking. So, the result of normality test. I test all of this data with SPSS on one sample Kolmogorov Smirnov test to test the normality. Here are the result is 0.200 significant on under standard residual. And then I test on people normality, and the result is in this picture. And we can conclude the data are normally distributed. And then this is the result of linearity test. You can see on the security of using mobile banking decisions have a significant on 0.141. There's a linear on bank reputation of using mobile banking decisions have a significant on 0.263. And we can conclude the deviation from linear the higher 0.05. And the data between independent variable and dependent variable have a linearity. And then I would like to explain the result of hypothesis test or t-test. Based on the output result above for security has a value of 3.385 with a significance of 0.001 lower than 0.005. The partially variable x1 that has a positive relationship of the y variable x significant, and the result for the bank reputation variable has a value of 8.490 with a significance of 0.00 lower than 0.005. The partially variable x2 that has a positive relationship of the y variable x significant. We can conclude the hypothesis 1 is accepted and the hypothesis 2 is accepted. I will to explain the result of hypothesis on the F-test. There are a test of simultaneous on the variable x1 and x2 relationship with the variable y. The data show the result of F-test is 81.591 with significance 0.000. There are more data simultaneous. The variable x1 and x2 has a fast relationship with the variable y with a significant level on 0.000. We can conclude the relationship in significant. And then we can conclude this test on the hypothesis is accepted. Next, I would like to show the data analysis on coefficient determination test. There are the data show the R square is 0.453. Based on the R square result, the data obtained by 0.453, it is known the decision to use mobile banking is influenced by security and bank reputation by 45.3%. Meanwhile, it is influenced by other factors. The last of this presentation, I will like to explain the conclusion of this research. First is the positive and significant influence between security on decisions. Two, there is positive and significant influence between bank reputation on decisions. Third, there is a positive and significant influence between bank security and reputation on decisions. From this research, I can get implication. The first, based on the fact on the research, it is known that the indicator with the lowest presentation of decision variable is give recommendation to others. The result of study indicate the fact that the lowest presentation of security is security guarantee. Based on the fact, the results show the lowest level of bank reputation is easy to remember. Recommendation. The first, in the decision variable to use mobile banking, students choose to use banking service, but it is not followed by the delivery of information to people around. It is necessary to improve recommendation based on experience so that it can make it easier for students to make decisions using mobile banking. Second, in the security variable, security awareness is indicated by knowing that there is still a low level of security guarantee in the bank. So, students need to increase awareness of security guarantee in making decisions. In the bank reputation variable, it is expected that knowledge about banking will improve as well as promotion carried out by banks related to the service, so that the decision to use mobile banking for students increase. I think enough for this presentation. Thank you for your attention. I'm sorry for all my mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.